Hello, good morning. We are on our way to Neyyar Wildlife Sanctuary today, and this is the entrance. We're proceeding towards the sanctuary, but on the way, we've seen the water body, the dam itself, the water where it is stored, and it's a beautiful sight that you cannot resist to take a stop to make a stopover and capture these moments. I've seen this before, but no matter how many times I pass through this place, right, I stop all the time. Now, we have a dam, and then adjacent to it is a wildlife sanctuary where you are offered multiple options. Basically, they are like packages where you take one package. It's for 1 hour, and you get to see, take a boat ride, and then you will have elephants that they will show you. You cannot actually pet them or go closer, but then they will show you elephant close enough to take a picture, and then you will get to see some deers as well as the boat ride for about 1 hour through the scenic forest area. So that's what you get. Then there is another package where they'll take you through elephant rehabilitation center as well. I think there you get to actually pet the elephants and go closer to them. That's one thing. And then there is another package where you can actually stay here for a night or two. So there are multiple options available. So if you're around, when you go to the ticket counter, there are this all the packages mentioned. So we have started our boat ride right now. So I think our first stop will be, near the elephants, and then I think a small walk through the forest to see the deers. And post that, once we come back, then there are some There's a crocodile parks where you will see multiple crocodiles in the end of the journey. But while we are at it, let's enjoy our water ride as of now. So if we look around, there is no end to this beautiful green forest, and the reflection that it's actually falling into water makes the water look green, and it's like refreshing. You would never realize how the time just passes by. You just keep enjoying the weather. I think in about 10-15 minutes into the water, once you start your boat ride, they will bring us to the first stopping, where we would get down and actually take a look at the elephants and deers. I think that also will happen there itself. But I have to say that these guys are well trained and good mannered, and very very courteous people that I've seen. Unlike some tourist places in some other parts of the country where I've seen, you kind of get a lot of tourists flogging in, so you really don't pay attention to who's watching what and who needs what or things like that. But these guys actually come closer, they pay attention, and they actually explain to you every bit of the journey. And here, I think we are at the first stop now. They are docking right now, and we got down. There is this gentleman, I think he belongs to the forest department, so all of them are in uniforms similar to these gentlemen. She here is a 50 years old elephant whom they have actually captured, when she was making some trouble in a village somewhere. So they are trying to keep him here calm and nice. So they did not allow us to go closer to her. So they cautioned us, saying, "Do not go closer. If she feels scared or she feels threatened, she will actually throw something at you, and which could be really, really a powerful throw. The strength she possesses." So they said, "We should let's not alarm her. Let her be what she is right now." And then we had to move ahead. Now we move a little ahead of here. Now we see this friendly little guy who is 5 years old, and he's very friendly. The caretaker, he was playing around with the caretaker. He actually understood whatever he was being told, and he was quite friendly. I mean, he was looking at us. He didn't feel threatened. The person who was actually guiding us through the entire process actually told us that his mom was killed by a tiger in the jungle, and he had pretty much been here for the whole of his life. And he was pretty much taken care, and he seemed very nice. So I mean, we are moving ahead of here now. Okay, we actually thought we were taking a video footage of the little guy, but then unfortunately it was only a picture that we were capturing. So I apologize for that, but he was really cute, trust me. And then there's this little walk. I mean, it's not even a trekking, but then it's a little walk through the bushes and trees. It's a safe passage, and they'll lead you properly. They'll guide you, and it's a nice experience, right? For me, who had been in metro cities, urban all the time, all we thought about during a weekend was which mall to go, what movie to watch, or where shopping, grocery shopping, and that's pretty much it, right? If you want to go some scenic places, it always took at least 2 to 3 hours drive uh, from where we stayed, at least in Hyderabad, or you name it, it was Delhi, or was it Bangalore. A couple of locations were towards about 1.5 hour, but then once you have visited there and any other place you want to go, you had to travel a lot. But here, I think I'm almost about a year now in Trivandrum, in Kerala basically. So I think in any direction you drive for about 1 hour, you would actually come across something scenic. The state itself is scenic. You would see greenery everywhere, and then the more you go towards, this how do I tell you? Now there is ocean, there is backwater, there is forest, there are trees, there is. I mean, it's the list is endless, right? So taking children through this, and I myself or my wife, and when we go to these places, it tends to soothe your soul. It tends to make you feel nice through all that things that we go through in the entire week, the work hours and all that. I think you tend to forget all that and just live in that moment, and you are excited, looking forward what comes next, and everything. I mean, at least I kind of get excited like a child, right? These many trees, these kind of water, or boat ride, these are all like new. I mean, people would have experienced it once in a while, but different places, different boat rides, different sceneries to view, closer to the animals, and that smell of grass, the water, the mud. It's difficult to explain, and I actually wanted to do this live from the location, but then I had to do this voiceover because for some reason that mic that I had did not capture the voice properly, and it completely messed up the video. So I had to do away with that audio and then do a voiceover. Normally I would resort to some background music, but I thought no, we have done enough videos and background music is not going to cut it. I wanted to share it in my own voice, saying this is what we saw, this is how it is, though it's very difficult to explain. Okay, now where we are standing here is, this is basically a place where they have 250 deers, right? So these deers are about 250 here, and only couple of them we are seeing. Rest of them are around in those bushes, who will actually turn out, and they probably come out in the evenings or so. Okay, we're heading back towards our boat, and again a little walk back, different path now. Instead of bushes, they will take you through the nicer road. Now, guess who decided to show up for what we didn't capture earlier? Okay, isn't it beautiful? Right, so, and then you should have seen him in person, right? There's no way I can explain you this, but he was so nice, he was so friendly. The caretaker was around him, he was telling him something, he was just following it. He went in, he was eating, then he bathed a little, he sprayed water around. I think it's his playtime, so he was kind of playing. So that we were kind of and I just kept looking at him. That's it. I couldn't say anything. I was just looking at him. It was like, awestruck is what people say. I guess that's the right word. So as the boat was approaching us, most of the people were watching him. The boat actually came and they docked and they were waiting for us to, kind of board. But then we were busy looking at him. I mean, it was something that you don't get to see every day, and not that close at least, right? So he was nice. He's a baby. He's a 5-year-old baby, right? So there's a 50-year-old elephant there, and there's a 5-year-old baby next. So the boat wasn't going to go wait for us forever. So we had to board the boat. I mean, come aboard, and then we again started our journey back to where we started. And then once we are docked, we get off the boat.